In a quiet village surrounded by tall mountains, there lived a young man named Daniel. He was 23 years old, full of dreams, but also full of worries. Daniel's mind was never at rest. His thoughts were like waves crashing again and again. Sometimes he drowned in memories of his past mistakes, and other times he felt lost in the fear of what might happen in the future. No matter what he did, peace never came. His friends often laughed and lived freely, but Daniel struggled to smile. At night, he tossed and turned in bed, his mind heavy with thoughts he could not control. One morning, an elder from the village told him about a wise monk who lived deep in the hills. People said this monk had once been a great teacher in the city, helping many people find peace of mind. But now, he lived a simple life close to nature, guiding those who came to him. Desperate for answers, Daniel decided to visit him. After a long journey through rocky paths and thick trees, he finally reached the monk's small wooden hut. Birds sang in the background, and a gentle breeze moved the leaves. The monk sat outside, eyes closed, calm like a still river. Daniel stepped closer and said, "Master, my mind is restless. I'm always afraid of what will happen tomorrow, and I can't escape the mistakes of my past. I want peace in my heart. Can you help me?" The monk slowly opened his eyes and smiled softly. "So, you seek peace? Then I will give you a task." He took Daniel to a well, filled a clay pot to the very top with water, and handed it to him. "Walk across the village and return. But remember, you must not spill even a single drop." Daniel looked at the pot nervously, but he agreed. Carefully, step by step, he walked through the busy streets. Children were playing, merchants shouted, and dogs barked loudly. But Daniel didn't look at anything. His eyes were fixed only on the pot of water. After what felt like hours, he finally returned to the monk, the pot still full. "Master, I did it. Not a drop is gone," Daniel said proudly. The monk nodded. "Good. But tell me, did you see the children laughing on the road? Did you hear the birds singing above? Did you notice the sun setting behind the hills?" Daniel looked surprised. "No, I didn't see or hear anything. I was only focused on the pot." The monk's smile grew wider. "That is the secret. Peace does not come when you are stuck in the past or afraid of the future. Peace comes when you focus only on this very moment. When your attention was on the pot, your mind was quiet. You were not worried about yesterday or tomorrow. You were simply here." Daniel finally understood. Tears filled his eyes, not of sadness, but of relief. The heavy storm inside his mind began to settle. From that day forward, Daniel practiced living in the present. He still had dreams, he still remembered his past, but he no longer let them control him. For the first time in years, he could smile again, because he learned a truth many forget. Real peace is found not in the past or the future, but in the simple act of living now.